morning of the 31st. Just got in here, it's just starting to break daylight. I can definitely hear a few bucks going. So I'm going to wander down to where this big scrape was last year, have a look there, and yeah, just follow the noise from there, I suppose. And whether they moved in on that big scrape there, or I was chasing that big fella for a couple of years yet, I don't know. But, there is cattle in this paddock this year, whether that might push them out. I can definitely hear a couple grunting, sort of, not at that scrape, but in that direction. So yeah, just follow the noise and hopefully they'll go for a little while. Won't shut up too soon. We got one in where that big scrape was. Two down here. They haven't come in on the best angle. Look at this fella. Wander up here. You wouldn't know what else is there. Righto. Back in on this big scrape here. Definitely think there's only one buck here. I've bumped a few smaller ones laying in scrapes. So. Get in, see if we can get eyes on him, eh? I think he could be a bit further over. It's good when they're sitting just in over here. I reckon he's down about another 50 yards. It's hard to see. He's not too bad of a buck though, there he goes. Still haven't got enough light, there's a couple of bucks fighting up the top there. You won't like these ones running through. Definitely alright. Bucket about, oh yeah, it's just over 40. In my ones and pines, I just need him to step forward. I thought he was going to. Would have put him about 37, 38. You know, he's followed his does just around the back of these. I'll try and intercept him up here. Meow. 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 Got me shaking. I can't be sure, but I'm sure that was him crashing. I cut up. I followed him around there. Cut up here and there was does here. I was trying to cut around them quite as I could, but I ended up spooking them. Oh, I reckon he's down. Yeah, I just come around these rocks here. Could hear him growling, sound like he's a fair way down. And yeah, he's right here, he come out. I put my pin on 30. It's probably over 30 steep down now, and then I had this little bush here. So I am thinking he was a little bit further than 30. I am just across the top of that bush. And yeah, I thought I did hit him a touch high, but I'll go see if I can find this arrow. I found my arrow. Looks like it's telling a pretty good story there, I reckon. Plenty of blood on that. One of his mates just started. Oh, straight up in behind them rocks there. I'm back. I've been shooting that thumb release. I'm back using my hinge. I reckon I was leaning. I wasn't 100% expecting it to go there, which is the idea behind it. Yeah, I think I was leaning on her a bit hard, eh? Anyway, bucked it down, hopefully. I reckon bucked down. I just got to find it. I can assure you, it still sucks not being able to follow blood. Looks like a dead deer. Only shot him, he come up over that. He's probably made. I reckon wouldn't be, oh, it might be just 100 if you take it up and down in it. Go and have a look at him. Yeah, I was trying to follow blood down through there. I couldn't find any blood to start with. It's too dark for me to have any hope of finding blood. Had his footprints perfect. See where he'd come up and over, and then there's a spot there where the bucks must have been fighting. There's footprints and shit just ripped apart everywhere. And yeah, I couldn't make out where his prints went after it. Across the track there, there's about 1,000 deer tracks on there. Yeah, I was sure I heard him crash, but anyway, good to finally get a bit of luck on a couple of these bucks. So the big bang I heard was old mate piling into this loggy. Then I heard that other one grunt and he was like right in here somewhere. Probably this, I'd say. Bad looking buck. I reckon he's got a fair bit of age, eh? Definitely got age. Definitely a big heavy fella. I'll sit him up here and give you a better look at him. Righto. There's a look at that buck I just shot. I can't tell with age, you might. He's definitely heavy enough, he's not real long. Pretty good guards on him. Yeah, I hit him here and it's come out, because it was so steep downhill, it's come out down about here. But yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to been any further back, put it that way. Anyway, fixed him up in quick succession, but yeah, good stuff. Not a bad way to kick the morning off on the old scrape there. We're good going in there after going in there so many times chasing that big fella last year. I bloody pretty well know it tree for tree in there, so makes it easy to get in there and put a stalk on them. So bit of a bloody different looking antler. Yeah, probably not the prettiest antler, but still cool buck. Good stalk, all work to plan, so still hear plenty grunting back out over this way, so get some photos of this fella and I'll wander over that way and I can drive just here. Come get him, what I don't want, I'll make down the manager here can take for dog meat. So. He's still in pretty good nick really, like still fat as mud, which is good. Good stuff. These old bucks are going quite pretty quick. One going up in here. Another one way out and up in there somewhere. There's another one down here, but they're definitely not doing much. Like it's only here and there that you're hearing it. Anyhow, I'll probably head up, I think. That's where I've been hunting. That's where I've seen the big fella was down over there. I don't know whether I'll even put that on a video, but there's a big prick down over here that I've seen. Only sort of decent deer I've seen in here so far. But might wander around his scrape and see if he's on. Deer moving up here, I just don't know whether it's a buck or not. I just had a rattle. I haven't had many rattles this year, I rattled that much up in here the last couple of years. I wanted to try and give him a bit of a spell, eh? But I just had a rattle and then I had about 15 deer come down along this scrub line here, on the ridge line. It's got a buck started grunting up in here, probably 100 yards away. If all them deer are there with him, there's going to be a fair mob of them. I'll see if I can get in here and get eyes. He's definitely not coming to that rattle. Just got eyes on this buck up in here. He's a big frame looking thing. He's pretty clefty on one side there. He's not in a real good spot. That breeze is starting to swirl pretty well too now. It's starting to pick up. He's got a heap of deer. I reckon there'd be 7 or 8 spikers there as well, wandering around him. So sit off him here for a bit and see how we go. pretty sure that buck's just over that ridge there. He's not grunting, he only grunts every now and then. There's a big scrape just in here. That's a scrape I shot the buck off last year. Run and jammed itself under that log. I don't know whether to try and push up and try and get a look over there, or I just know there's a heap of deer there, so I can't see any of them at the moment. Anyway, over any, I don't know whether the wind done me or whether they just walked off down in there. I didn't hear them run or anything, but the wind's sucking straight down in there. That was my plan. I was going to go down, hunt that big gully out and back towards here and have the wind right up my arse, so there's probably not much point in that. They're definitely gone quiet. Right, well, I just drove in and got that buck. Yeah, they went pretty quiet. There's still a odd one grunting there now, but not enough to put a move on anything go really. So anyhow, another week I reckon. It's 31st now, so about another week things should start to proper get ripping, I reckon. Put a bit of time in between now and then, and yeah, hopefully track down a couple of big dogs there somewhere. They'll be there, it's just a matter of where. See how we go, eh?